evening, my beautiful friends. Thank you for joining me today in this transformational wisdom and guided healing meditation session. Let's take this moment of silence and reflect upon this. God has created and gifted this body to us with a state-of-the-art, incredible system that helps us to digest and remove the unwanted food, drink, and air naturally without any human intervention. And that is how we all stay healthy and happy. No matter how delicious the food we eat, no matter how amazing the drink we drink, and no matter how pure the air that we breathe in, if we do not have the capability to remove the unwanted food, this toxic material, then it will cause illness. We all are aware of that. Now, how we wish that we had the similar capability given to us in our mind to remove the thoughts of negativity, pain, and hurt, giving rise to anxiety, fear, and stress. We all know that this capability is not part of our natural system, and therefore we must consciously work hard to remove the toxic emotions of negativity, pain, and hurt from our life. So, Rishi Patanjali, he mentioned in his Yoga Sutras 2000 years ago 4 very powerful secrets that I am about to share with you today. This is going to be a very important and interesting session, so pay attention to it. So Patanjali categorized all the people that exist in today's world in 4 categories. First one is happy people. Second one is not happy people. Third category is people who are engaged in doing good deeds, selfless service. And fourth category is people who are engaged in doing negative, sinful acts. So if we all can learn these 4 keys to interact with the world, we will be able to remove the toxic emotions and lead a life of greater joys, bliss and ecstasy. So I'm very excited to share these powerful secrets with you. The very first one, it's for those who are happy people in this world. Rishi Patanjali introduced a master key, word of Maitri, which means friendship. So, for all the people in the world that are happier than you, create friendship with them and spend a lot of time with them. Mind you, if you will not create friendship with the happy people, then by default, your mind is going to attract jealousy, greed, and hatred. And always remember that if these emotions of negativity enter in you, then they do not have the power to disturb the happy people, but they carry the power to disturb your serenity in your life. So, become friendly with happy people. By doing that, you will not only allow the negative emotions of jealousy, greed, and hatred out of your system, but you will be filled with positive emotions of joy, inner stability, and serenity in your life. So first master key that Rishi Patanjali gave us is Maitri. Become friendly with happy people. Now for those who are not happy, they fall in the second category. Rishi Patanjali, he introduced another master key of Karuna, means compassion. For all those people that are suffering or are not happy, have compassion in your heart for them. But at the same time, don't try to befriend them by making such comments like God's not fair to you, or why this always happened to you, life is not fair to you. Refrain from making these comments, because by doing so, you will only be bringing them down in their suffering, and your life's energies will also start to go down with it. So what to do? Have a lot of compassion in your heart for them. Pray for them and do whatever you can to help them, to comfort them. So the second key is compassion, means Karuna. Carry that compassion towards them. And for the third type of people who are doing good deeds, they have lot of merits, they are blessed. He introduced another master key of mudita, means delightful. So whenever you meet a virtuous person, become very delighted in your heart for them. Take the time to appreciate their virtues, their qualities. Do not ever envy them or criticize them by finding faults in them. So, when we rejoice in them, when we appreciate them, then we allow the negative emotions of jealousy, hatred, and pain to stay out of our life. We become so inspired and we start to live life with our fullest potential. So when you find people who are doing good work, then make an effort to join them by becoming a helping hand. But if you don't have the capability to do that, at least one thing you can do is appreciate their work and be happy for their success in your heart, and you will see that your life will start to blossom like a flower. You will stay inspired. You'll have the confidence that anything is possible. Everything is possible. That's the kind of inspiration you'll get from them. And finally, the fourth category of people that are engaged in negative or sinful acts, he introduced a powerful key of upeksha, meaning distance yourself. So when you come across people who are engaged in doing negative acts or sinful acts, disengage with them. Create a distance from them. Do not get emotionally involved with them. But mind you, if you look at our life's experiences, we are doing just the opposite of that. We're doing the reverse of that. We are not thinking much about those people who are doing a lot of good, but we are constantly thinking of all the wrongdoings that are happening in today's world. This is where the mind is going. And today's TV media and social media platforms confirm this, because they are filled with tons of negative stories. They go to such detail that it's causing a lot of negative feelings in our hearts. Yes, I agree that there are some posts, write-ups on positive things that are happening, but they are so few in comparison to all the negative things that are happening, especially in these challenging times. So, when you come across wrong deeds and people who are doing negative stuff, then disengage with them. If you think you can advise them or correct them, great. Otherwise, shift your focus from them to the people who are doing good work, to all the good deeds that are happening in the world. And you'll find that you will gain inner stability. Because one thing you'll notice, that most of the criticism comes from people who are only living life for their own selfish reasons, and they are not doing anything above and beyond. So when you shift your focus from those to all the good deeds that are being done by good people, instantly you feel so inspired. So today my message to all my beautiful friends is, start using these 4 keys of Maitri, Karuna, Mudita and Upeksha in your daily interactions with your world, and you'll find that you will not give up but live up in these challenging situations. You will not just go through, but you will grow through life during difficult times like today. You'll find that your relationship with your own self and your relationship with your loving world will be strengthened. And finally, do not ever forget that the power to use these 4 magical keys comes from the powerhouse. So when we take the time to become focused and connect with the source of all existence, instantly we are filled with the power to make this knowledge our living wisdom. So let's connect with that powerhouse through this powerful guided meditation. Allow the next 10 minutes to be at a place where you cannot be disturbed. Sit straight. Drop your shoulders from your ears. Have a beautiful smile on your face. Softly close your eyes. Have a beautiful smile, no wrinkles on your forehead. And now take a nice, long, deep breath to the count of 4. Hold to the count of 2 and exhale to the count of 4. Take a nice, long, deep breath and just relax your entire body. At this moment, disconnect with the outside world and connect with your inner powerful self, and also connect to the source of all healing, the source of all existence, to the source of all knowing. Feel the divine presence in this silence. Feel as if you're merging your individuality into the universality and gaining oceanic power, that strength that's needed to practice the 4 keys in life. Just imagine what you know and what more you are about to learn through this guided meditation. Quieten your inner dialogue by listening to these words of wisdom. Take a moment and honor your body. Feel the expression of gratitude in your heart for the Almighty for gifting us this powerful body with the state-of-the-art system that is helping us to stay happy and healthy through the effective, natural system of anabolism, catabolism, and metabolism. And if that system is what's keeping us healthy, we must do the same consciously to allow the toxic emotions of greed, jealousy, pain, and hatred from our system by transforming and moving towards our original qualities of life. Qualities of love, power, purity, light, and knowledge. Take a nice long deep breath to the count of 4. Breathe in peace, hold, and now relax by exiting through the exhale the negative emotions. Let's take a moment and honor our mind, this powerful supercomputer that God has given us. Let's honor our mind and be friend with our mind. When we honor our mind and create friendship, it supports us. It creates unity in all our faculties to help us move towards the path the direction of light, success, wisdom. It elevates us. It elevates our life. Consciously connecting to the powerhouse to elevate our positive thoughts, positive emotions, and negating our lower side of it. By embracing the good and dropping the bad, every day we become better. Our today becomes better than yesterday. And now let's take a moment and honor our breath. This is not just oxygen that I'm talking about. Let's honor our life force energy that's behind everything that we do. Let's honor our life-sustaining breath. It is through breath we take the inward journey. It is through breath that we connect to our own powerful self and to the source of all knowing. Just bring your awareness to your inhales and exhales. Become very mindful and conscious about taking every breath. We must take care of this breath. Without breath, we have no life. It's the most precious gift given to us. We must nurture it with the waters of yoga. And now slowly introduce yourself to this mantra. Sat Chit Ananda. Love, knowing, bliss. As we bring our mind to these powerful, positive words, they start to vibrate, healing, calming, stable energy in every part of our body. We start to rise in our consciousness. Sat Chit Ananda. Fill your mind with positive words. They become the mantra of your life. Do not allow your mind to default to the negative emotions. Just fill them with this positivity, this purity, by giving little time to your own self. Sat Chit Ananda. Love, knowing, bliss. Allow your mind to reflect upon the 4 keys to strengthen the relationships, to strengthen the 3 powerful relationships. The relationship with my own self, the relationship with my world, my loved ones, and the relationship with the source of all existence, the powerhouse. When we practice these 4 keys of Maitri, Karuna, mudita and upeksha, my connection with myself, with my world, and with the powerhouse become very strong. We gain the power to do the right things, and when we do the right things, everything right starts to happen in our life. That's when not just the relationships become perfect, but we start to live a perfect life. I thank you, God, for giving me these powerful gifts of body, mind, and breath. I must nurture these precious gifts with the waters of higher practices of meditation and yoga. It is through breath we connect to our inner world, we take the inner journey. Whenever we are not connected with our inner self, that is when we are visited by pain and miseries. I thank you, God, for your unconditional love. I thank you, God, for accepting me the way I am and transforming me with your divine light. Slowly come back to your body consciousness, and we'll chant one time a powerful mantra of Om, allowing the sound of Om to vibrate in each and every part of your body, in each and every cell, energizing you, energizing trillions of cells in your body, giving you the ultimate power to become victorious in life. Take a deep breath with me. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Keeping the eyes closed, rub your palms. Keep rubbing your palms. Feel the warmth, the energy, and the healing. Just keep rubbing your palms. Feel the warmth. We are about to do self-Reiki on ourselves. And now slowly take these healing palms and place them on your eyes. Witness this moment that you're filled with calming energy. You're feeling so serene, so calm in your mind. Take these healing palms, place them on your head. May I always think positive. May I always think right. And now take these healing palms and just rub it all over your body. Be selfish towards your own health, towards your own positive thoughts and emotions. And now slowly come back to your prayerful hands position. Start softly opening your eyes, open up your palms and say, yes, I can. With these 4 master keys that I've learned of Maitri, Karuna, Mudita and Upeksha, I am able to now surf through the difficult times of life. And then just bow down to the Almighty and thank Him for giving us the wisdom to devote this time towards my own well-being. And just relax. This concludes our today's meditation session, friends. Hope that you all enjoyed it as much as I did and you found it to be useful and enlightening. Please carry these thoughts of awareness and the 4 keys of Maitri, Karuna, Mudita and Upeksha in your daily life till we meet next Monday. With that, take care and do take a moment to let me know your experience of today's session in the comment section. With that, thank you and namaste to you all.